Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Variable Barricade. Alright, we're at like halfway through this board for Nayuta. So we have Nayuta as a bodyguard for Hibari, and there was a little incident where he protected her all stoically, and it seems like Hibari is starting to fall for him, at least through the dream. And that, it kind of involuntarily, made her look at him in a romantic light. Alright, I'm very eager to continue through this, see how this progresses. Let's do this this looks like a side chapter here, but my greatest accomplishment. Nayuta bounces with joy over having protected me, but if he wants my trust, he'll need two. This actually might not be very long, let's see. There was a series of knife attacks in Roppongi Hills during the weekend that resulted in some injuries. Okay, the guy did have a bloody knife, so I'm guessing he got somebody. It became known as the Hills Slasher Incident. That day, when a deranged man brandished a blade and attacked numerous passerbys. I happened to be there with Hibari. Okay, this is Nayuta's perspective. I'm done for. It's all over for me. The man grasped his blade while uttering incomprehensible nonsense. While standing in front of Hibari, I calmly analyzed my opponent. The only weapon is a kitchen knife. Blade is about 20 centimeters long. Based on his speech patterns and erratic gaze, it's highly likely he's in a state of mental agitation. Danger level is also high. I must get her out of here immediately. Stay calm, Miss Hibari. Don't worry, he hasn't noticed us. Let's avoid provoking him and quietly get out of here. Okay. Hibari followed my directions and slowly started to back away. She seemed surprised by the unexpected situation, but she hadn't lost her sense of calm. That's my Hibari. We're safe for now. Fortunately, we are far enough away from the perpetrator. Right now, all I had to do was get her to safety. That was my responsibility. But just as I thought that... Eek! The child! Oh, what are you doing here, huh? The perpetrator set his sights on a little boy, changing the situation. Then, a moment later... Stop! Hibari shouted at him, even though she was supposed to be taking cover behind me. She had to be scared. Her voice sounded hoarse, her body had frozen, and her legs trembled slightly. But Hibari, the one that I was supposed to protect, still shouted to stop him, despite her fear. In that moment, I felt the person who was most surprised wasn't the criminal or Hibari. It was me. Jeez. Not many people would speak up if it meant putting themselves in danger. Yeah, but in this situation, it also puts Nayuta in danger because, yeah, everyone around her gets put in danger. Usually she would get in trouble for this, but Hibari did. She was the first one to do it. That fact filled me with emotion more than anything else. I was so scared. She must have been really afraid to admit something like that. And then I knew right then and there. She's definitely the one I'm supposed to protect. Sure, I was the one who actually took down the perpetrator, but that was just a minor detail. Hibari had the kind of strength I admire. Not the physical or martial arts ability, but a noble heart that did not tolerate evil. That's right, just like a hero. Oh god, they're gonna think each other as heroic. She didn't do anything. Whew, I'm totally wiped out. I threw myself on the bed as soon as I walked into my room. I'd been a bodyguard for Hibari at the exhibition. Then and there was a slasher incident on the street and a super long interview with the police after. On top of that, Ichi and the others bombarded us with questions when we got home. My body actually feels fine, but mentally I'm worn out. Wow, I never thought I'd say that. I did it. I totally did it. I protected Hibari. Oh yeah. Shut the hell up. Do you know what time it is? I could hear Taiga shouting and kicking our shared wall, but I didn't care. I rolled around on the futon with a big grin on my face, then I heard my phone ringing on the bedside table. It was... Uncle Kojiro, I did it! Yeah, I know. Could you not scream into the receiver? You saw me on the news, right? What'd you think? Did I pass your test? Didn't I tell you to stop shouting? It wasn't even a passing grade. What? Come on. You can give me more credit than that. Don't get ahead of yourself. Just because you took down some wacko. But, well... I'll tell you what, though. You did good. The master also sends his thanks. Really? But you're real self-serving, aren't you? You're much more enthusiastic compared to before. That's because I finally met the person I actually want to protect. I'm gonna work harder, build more trust between us, and prove myself to her. Oh, really? Well, I guess it's good to be motivated. Just be careful, alright? Huh? Why would I need to be careful? Don't go overboard and end up getting the young miss in trouble. Yeah, you don't want to, like, dive into danger. Like, the correct thing to do would just be get her out of there fast. Give me a break. I know that already. I'm not gonna do anything that would make her lose trust in me. You sure about that? Are you sure that you really understand? Ugh. He's just an old worrywart. Oh, sorry, Uncle Kojiro. I just remembered I have to get up early tomorrow, so I gotta go. Have a good night. Wait, wait, Nayuta! He's gonna run from the situation. I hung up the phone, and a sense of accomplishment washed over me. My uncle had given me a compliment. It was a tiny one, but still. Today was a really super awesome day. I turned off the lights with a big smile on my face and went to sleep. Later that night. You did such a good job, Nayuta. I had a really good dream. Was it? At least I think I did. She just like dreamed like, yeah, she called me a good boy. And meanwhile, Hibari's like having like romantic delusions. Several days had passed since the slasher incident. We have arrived, Miss Hibari. Please watch your step. Yes, thank you. I got out of the car before her and handed Hibari her school bag when she stepped out. I scanned the area and could see students quietly walking onto the school grounds. It seems like no one is fussing over you anymore, Nayuta. The hype died down. I think everyone's gotten used to it. I've been escorting you to school for a while now. Yeah, you're right. I've also gotten used to your guardian mode. Sometimes, though, I just think about... What's guardian mode? It's nothing. I have to get going. Yes, miss. Take care. I'll be back after school to pick you up. Okay, thank you. Tsurugi's coming with me too, if you don't mind. As I bowed and saw Hibari off, a feeling of satisfaction swelled in my chest again. Thank you. Take care. See you after school. Those everyday phrases filled my heart with emotion. That feeling alone made me willing to put myself in harm's way for her, regardless of the danger. So I gotta give it 110% for Hibari. No, 150%. 200%! Thinking about Hibari replenished my motivation. Everything was going so well so far, so I didn't think there was anything to worry about. But I did have something on my mind, though. It's nothing. I have to get going. Sometimes Hibari acted so weird. She's like more aware of you. Sometimes she'd glance over at me numerous times, sometimes she'd get flustered over something I said, and sometimes she'd even blush slightly. If she's not feeling well, she needs to go see a doctor. Or maybe she looks at me like that because she still doesn't trust me? Yeah, that's gotta be it. I don't know. He's gonna be like the dense one. He's not gonna realize, like, her feelings. It'd be way too naive to think she'd trust me yet. All I did was defend her one time. I gotta try way harder, 1000%. I vowed this to myself and clenched my fists in determination. She fell for you, like, during a stressful situation. Okay. Complete these side chapters. Let's do the next one. I need a hero. Looking for Taiga's DVD gives me an excuse to tidy Nayuta's room. There I find something nostalgic. Nice. Play this event. A sunny, bright weekend afternoon. It was so relaxing. I felt like I could take a nap. Alright, I think we're like back in Hibari mode. I was dozing in my room when a resounding scream abruptly woke me. Gah! Ow, ow, I give up, I give up! Ow, 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 ouch! Wait, it's kind of weird thinking like someone like beating up Nayuta. Oh my gosh, what now? I followed the echoing screams from my room down to the first floor. And what I found was... Not my head! I already said I was sorry, come on, dude! You can chuck your apologies out the window for all I care. I just want you to find it. Oh, you're gonna squish my head. Hey, if you're gonna act like children, can you do it somewhere else? You're interrupting my afternoon tea. Taiga was giving Nayuta a noogie, for lack of a better term. Poor Nayuta had tears in his eyes. And Shion was just sitting next to them, enjoying a cup of tea. Well, nothing new here. Hey, Hibari. Would you like to have tea with me? I'll brew you a fresh cup. I'm good, thanks. So what's going on here? Nayuta said he lost the DVD he borrowed from Taiga, so Taiga's teaching him a lesson. Looks like it's more of a punishment than a lesson. You don't have to get so mad about it. It was in my room a day ago. I'm sure it's still there somewhere. Then hurry your ass up and find it. Oh, my room's kind of a mess. We know. I cleaned his room before. I had been in Nayuta's room before. Snacks were left out, dirty clothes littered the floor, and trash was overflowing. It was the complete opposite of neat and tidy. I wouldn't be surprised if any number of DVDs got lost in there. So it's probably gonna take some time to find it. Plus, Hibari. What's that? Are you talking back to me, little doggy? Guess I haven't punished you enough. Kind of liking it now. He's like blushing. Alright, Taiga. I think that's enough. Why don't you just leave him alone? First of all, you've watched that DVD about 1,000,000 times, haven't you? You just stream it online. I don't know. You know, you're right. I do have most of it memorized. So you mean... But what if I get an uncontrollable hankering to watch it and I can't? Oh, come on. I kind of get what he's saying, though. So go find that DVD stat. Get your butt in gear. Help me, Hibari. If you want the lady's attention, then hurry up and find that DVD. Okay. I swear. What's going on, babe? You're staring at me. Like what you see? In your dreams. I just thought it was strange, the power dynamic between you and Nayuta. Power dynamic? Oh, you mean how Nayuta does whatever Taiga says so obediently? Yeah, normally the stronger ones threaten the weaker ones, right? Just wonder why Nayuta listens to you even though he's way stronger. In terms of physical strength, at least, Nayuta was strongest of the 4 boys. Man, the hierarchy is like on the bottom, though. However, Taiga answered my question easily. It's because I'm the alpha, of course. Well, you both have the same social status. You know, you're both freeloaders. Hey, now watch it. Besides, physical strength doesn't equal actual strength, you know? This ain't the Stone Age or something. So in short, that's the deal. Even the fiercest dogs don't bite their owners, you know what I'm saying? That's so true. Nayuta's really like a dog, isn't he? Once he sets up a hierarchy in his mind, he won't go against it. Why must you always use the dog metaphor? Though I guess I get what you mean. I certainly couldn't imagine Nayuta giving orders or someone obeying him. However, he's pretty serious when he's in work mode, though. And then he's really lax when he's off duty. Oh, I've got a fun question. Which do you like better? What? Nayuta's cute domesticated dog side, or the cool guard dog in work mode? Which do I like? Well, let's see. Damn, she's actually stressing about it. I am not. I think the question is pretty much pointless. Both are parts of Nayuta, of who Nayuta is. I raised my voice in hopes that it would cover how I avoided the question. Then I turned away from them. Huh? Where are you going? To help Nayuta. He won't be able to find it on his own. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks a lot. Go find it so I don't have to punish him again. Or, you know, you can, like, help too. What's the DVD called? It's not, like, something unfit for Hibari to see, right? How do I put it? Well, to be blunt, that DVD really appeals to my manly instincts. Are you trying to waste my time? Just tell me the title. Okay, I don't mind telling you, but you sure you want to know? It might be a little scandalous for you. Don't tell me, it's not porno, is it? Huh? What? But then again, you might learn a lot by seeing it. There's several of them in it after all. Several? Pay attention to the one in the pink outfit. Things start off mild, but if you wait long enough... That's enough, just stop! If the suggestive smirk on Taiga's face was anything to go by, it must have been some kind of indecent DVD. I get why Taiga would have something like that, but why would Nayuta want to borrow it? I couldn't believe it. I glared a moment at Taiga's grinning face, and then quickly made my way to Nayuta's room. She's still gonna look for it. Oh my. As I slowly approached the door, I remembered the last time I went into his room. It was really messy. Pretty typical for a guy. People say you can tell a lot about a person by how they keep their room. I wonder if that's true for Nayuta. What I really meant was, I still didn't actually know his real personality. I've got a good luck charm. Hibari made it for me because she's so sweet. There was a cute puppyish Nayuta, happily wagging his tail. Stop moving. And there was Nayuta, the guard dog, who mercilessly took down someone who tried to harm me. Oh, I've got a fun question. Which do you like better? Nayuta's cute domesticated dog side, or the cool guard dog in work mode? I recalled the question Shion asked me moments ago. I like him when he's all cool and tough, but he's also way too tense like that. He's really cute when he's his usual self, but he's also awfully rambunctious like that. If I really had to choose. God, what am I thinking? They're both Nayuta. I shook off my absurd thoughts and knocked on Nayuta's door. Oh geez, I can't find it. Ugh, I looked everywhere. That DVD can't be in here anymore. Oh, if I can't find it, maybe Tyga will let me off the hook and... Denying reality won't change it, you know. Hibari! Is something wrong? Are you going out? Then I'll go too and protect you. No, I'm just here to help you find the DVD. Oh, okay. Oh, but if you help me look, that means we get to spend time together, right, Hibari? Well, yeah, I guess so. Ah, wait. Oh, man. I don't want to bother you, though. He keeps going back and forth. He really is like a puppy. I smiled at him awkwardly as he switched between being happy and distressed. Then I turned my attention to the room. You don't have to feel shy about me being in here. Come on, let's find this DVD before Tyga gets angrier. Okay, thank you. It's not on the desk or between the couch cushions or on the bookshelf. The only likely place left is... Oh, have you checked the DVD player? I did. Then maybe it's in a different DVD case. I already checked them all. Are you positive it's in this room? I think so. Nayuta, why aren't you looking at me? I know it's in here, or at least it should be. I never took it out of the room. Or did I? Ugh. Let's go through the room again, and this time we'll be more thorough. Okay, but I feel like we've already looked everywhere. Nope, not everywhere. I cast my gaze around the room and pointed at everything in it one by one. In the bed, behind the bookshelf, underneath the rug. There's still many places we haven't searched. I think you'd like notice if it was under the rug, it'd be like a lump. We have to move everything in order to look, so we should do a deep clean while we're at it. Cleaning? We'll get the room in ship shape and find the DVD. See? It'll be 2 birds with 1 stone. After making my declaration, I left in high spirits to grab the cleaning supplies. Being like the maid service, she has to take care of them. And then, fold your laundry properly. Okay. Put your plastic bottles in the recycling. Make sure you take the caps off. Okay. Take out the trash. Don't let it overflow. Oh, okay. Several minutes had passed since we started cleaning. Just ordering him. As if driven by a mysterious sense of purpose, I furiously tidied the room. I feel like maybe I've gotten too into the cleaning part of this plan, but whatever. It's fine. Nayuta was going through a cardboard box when he suddenly stopped. Oh, he just guessed. Did you find it? What happened? Did you find it? Here, look at this. No, you don't need to show me. I mean, I don't really want to see. It's a naughty DVD. Oh, what? It's a little toy belt. Nayuta didn't pull out some sleazy DVD. Rather, he held a strange object with flashy decorations and some sort of mystifying mechanism. Oh man, this takes me back. This was my favorite thing when I was a kid. I didn't know I had it in here. Why'd you take it with you? You think you'd like leave it at your like childhood home? Nayuta? What is it? Oh, you don't know? It's a belt for transforming. It's like one of those hero transformation belts. I like how there's a puppy dog like face, a robo puppy dog face on it. For transforming? Yeah, check it out. You put it around your waist like this and it makes a sound. Oh, but this one's broken, so it doesn't work. Nayuta posed with the belt, his smile full of nostalgia. He looked even more like a kid than usual. It wouldn't even fit on him. I guess if it was like a belt, it'd be adjustable. I think it's a belt. I think it also has spikes on it, so like it could be a collar. Oh, I see. It's a keepsake from your childhood, right? Yep, my uncle bought it for me. I wore it all the time when I was a kid trying to transform over and over. I'd do the pose and say the signature line, but I couldn't transform into a hero. When I asked my uncle about it, he said I'd be able to transform if I trained, so I worked really hard at it. It made me smile to imagine a young Nayuta wearing the belt and striking that pose. And then, were you able to transform? Ha, unfortunately not, but it makes sense when you think about it. I'm not some cyborg or warrior of destiny or anything like that. But when I couldn't transform when I was a kid, I cried a lot and got really upset. Because that meant I couldn't fight evil and protect everyone. I couldn't be a hero. Surely if Kojiro had told her from the start that it wasn't possible, Nayuta wouldn't have cried, but then maybe you wouldn't have tried so hard. But I understood why Kojiro didn't tell him that. When you see someone so full of hope and excitement, you want to let them dream a little. This belt is for a child, so I guess it won't fit anymore. You're strong enough to fight evil without transforming, you know. That's not exactly what I mean, though. How do I put it? Like, I didn't want to transform just to be strong. It was more like... it appealed to your manly instincts? Yes, that's it. Isn't it cool? Hearing someone's cries for help, showing up fiercely, standing up to a villain without a second thought, and protecting everyone. I always wanted to be a hero like that, but now I don't want to protect everyone. I only want to protect you, Hibari. I was caught off guard. It was like Nayuta's words went straight to my heart. I'm sure he doesn't know, but that's what the hero says in The Guardian. I frantically took a series of deep breaths to calm myself down before I spoke again. Yeah, I totally got that. So the reason you've been saying you want to protect me is because you've always wanted to be a hero, right? Yeah, that too. I wanted to be a hero ever since I was a kid. That's why I wanted to get strong. I've been working towards that goal forever. But it turns out I was wrong. What do you mean? Heroes like the one on TV protect everyone equally, right? But I can't do that. It's impossible. I can only protect those I genuinely want to protect. And I realized that because of you, Hibari. Me? Yep, I want to protect you more than anyone I've ever met. And I want you to want me to do that. Loyal dog here. That's who you are to me. Nayuta smiled happily as he leaned forward and took my hand in his. So I was really happy when I was able to protect you the other day. I felt like all my hard work was totally worth it for that moment. That's why from here on out, I want to protect you forever and always, Hibari. Nayuta brimmed with pure happiness, shaking my arm excitedly. But I still had one question, so I asked him. Why me, though? What? I'm honored that you feel that way, Nayuta, but I don't remember doing anything special for you. If anything, I feel like we had a pretty rocky start. Yeah, she wanted him to go away. But then, when Nayuta heard what I said, he smiled broadly in response. Haha, that's easy. It's because... Oh. Hey, Nayuta, I've got something for you. Got interrupted. Uh-oh. I think I, misunderstand. Oh, he's totally gonna misunderstand. I wondered what was running through Ichiya's head at the moment. He casually came to visit Nayuta, but found me there. Furthermore, Nayuta was holding my hand, and we were looking at each other. Ichiya, it's not what it looks like. I tried to explain the situation hastily to Ichiya. But who stood frozen in place, but then... Ah, the DVD! Nayuta shouted and pointed to the DVD in Ichiya's hand. Oh, he found it. It wasn't even in his room. That's it. That's the one I borrowed from Taiga. Yeah. You left it in the dining room, so I grabbed it for you. I just never found the right time to give it to you. I am so relieved. You're a lifesaver. Now I won't get beat up anymore. Huh? Nayuta jumped for joy with the DVD in his hands, but I was still confused. Wasn't it supposed to be a dirty DVD? But Nayuta and Ichiya were acting way too nonchalant for that. Nayuta, let me see that. I ripped the DVD out of his hands and saw 5 people dressed in different colored suits and an eye-catching robot. This is like Sentai Warriors. this is... I know, I couldn't help but stare at it myself. It's such a blast from the past. You know that show too, Ichiya? It's a great series, isn't it? Taiga, why is Taiga making it seem like it's a dirty DVD? I love all the different robots and inventions in it. My favorite episode is the one with the Shadow Ranger. Like, Hibari didn't even know what she was looking for, like, in the room. Wait, hold on. We can talk about this later. Right now, I want to know why she's here and why you two are holding hands. It's just a live-action kids show? She's still on about the DVD. Hibari? What's wrong? Why did you just scream? Oh, never mind. It's nothing. Just talking to myself, that's all. Taiga would pay for this. That night, after I finished my homework, I got ready for bed and idly thought about everything that happened. Why in the world does Nayuta want to protect me so bad? Nothing apparent came to mind. If that's the case, maybe there was some special reason that I hadn't thought of. For example, in The Guardian, the hero and the heroine actually met when they were young, and they made a promise to protect her. That's the twist at the end. That's right. The reveal is one of the most famous scenes in the movie. When the bodyguard figures everything out, he says to the heroine while bleeding, "You're my soulmate. You're the only woman in the world I'd risk my life to protect." This thinks of it in Nayuta's voice. I squirmed at this scene from the movie, as the scene in the movie played in the back of my mind, except with Nayuta's voice. I was sure I wouldn't want anyone to see my face right now. Oh, this isn't good. I'm just thinking about this because of what Tsumugi said. I flailed around on the couch and let out a sound of frustration. That's right. The reason why my heart ached, why my face was hot, why my chest was pounding. All of it. Why'd you have to do this to me, Tsumugi? I had to think of it like that so I could get everything out of my mind. Alright, I need a hero cleared. Alright, next. Oh, we got a whiz message. Okay. It's been a while since we got a whiz message. Like, also no Rabby skits, it looks like. So, looks like we saw them all on the common route. Alright, whiz. Oh, from Taiga. Thanks, babe. Finally got to watch that DVD. Thanks for the help. Taiga, don't you have something else to say to me? What do you mean? Don't play innocent. It was just an old dumb DVD, but you talked it up like it was something else. Hey, I didn't lie, did I? Or what? Did you think it was an erotic film involving like sexy space elves or whatever? That's some imagination, babe. And whose fault is that? Don't worry, babe. Nayuta doesn't really have an interest in that kind of stuff. Good thing, huh? I will not forgive you, Taiga. It's like intentionally just riling her up. Alright, we could probably do another chapter. When he met her, on the way home from school, I tell Nayuta about a dog mascot I noticed one day. I just play this event. We're almost like through the board. Why me, though? What? I'm honored that you feel that way, Nayuta, but I don't remember doing anything special for you. That's easy. It's because... What was he going to say? I was thinking about my conversation with Nayuta the other day while pretending to listen in class. What was he trying to say then? Why was he trying so hard to protect me? Every time I tried to ask him about it, for some reason, we always got interrupted. I just gotta like drag it out. Can't just be like honest at the start. Like, gotta slowly reveal it. Hey, Nayuta. Yes, what is it? You want me to go get you something? No, that's not it. You remember the other day when... Yo, Nayuta, there you are. Give me a hand, will ya? Okay, I'll be right there. Now, what was it about the other day, Hibari? It's nothing. We can talk later. Ah, Hibari, good morning. Good morning, Nayuta. I wanted to ask about the other day. Shion, how long have you been standing there? For a while now. Go ahead. You have a question for Nayuta, don't you? Yes, Nayuta, I was going to ask... why are you getting all nosy? Oh, don't mind me. I totally mind. Things kept going pretty much like that. It's like, are the other guys trying to like... Do they know? They suspect? They're just like trying to get in each other's way. Every time I've tried to ask, I've been interrupted, which means I'm no closer to having an answer. But today's the day. Hey Nayuta, can I ask you something? Yes, miss, what is it? I wanted to ask. Okay, well, it's more of a discussion. If that's the case, then shall we wait until we get home? I think we'll be able to have a better conversation then. Also, I'm currently on bodyguard duty. Yeah, I guess you're right. That work mode of his is not to be underestimated. After living together for a few months, I started to understand each of the boys' routine. At this time, Ichiya usually washed the dishes and prepped the ingredients for tomorrow's breakfast. Shion would be having after-dinner tea in the living room, and Taiga would probably be watching TV. And Nayuta... Huh? Does anyone know where Nayuta is? Is he still working like part-time jobs? Or does... hopefully they're paying him to bodyguard. He went to the store. I told him we needed more milk for breakfast, and he went out to get it. Oh, okay. Foiled again. Ichiya noticed my frown and stared at me. You know, Hibari, you seem to be paying a lot of attention to Nayuta lately. Oh, really? I don't think so at all. No, I've definitely noticed. To be honest, I'm quite jealous. Not only do you two go to and from school together, but he's got you all to himself at home. Right as Ichiya was getting to his explanation, I noticed a voice on the TV. And here's the film that was nominated for 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor. It's an action blockbuster about a bodyguard's forbidden love with the woman he's in charge to protect. The Guardian, I Will Always Love You will premiere on the broadcast television on next week's Holiday Roadshow. What? I spun around in a panic, as if the TV had specifically called to me. Okay, let's not be super obvious, Hibari. The screen showed a heart-pounding image that I had seen many times before. Whoa, this movie was mega popular. You seen it, Ichiya? Oh yeah, more or less. It's got action, but it's also got romance, so a lot of the girls seem to like it. Oh, speaking of, how's your ex doing? Didn't you take her to see that movie? Her? She's... Hey, wait a minute. I went to see that movie with a friend. Not looking good, Ichiya. Shall I record it for you, Miss Hibari? Why would you bother asking me that? Well, perhaps it's unnecessary since you own the DVD, but I thought I should double check. Yeah, why would you do that? Like, you already own the DVD. Usually when it's on, like, broadcast television... Actually, I don't know what it's like right now. We have, like, streaming services, so it doesn't really matter, but I remember before on, like, broadcast television, you get, like, a bunch of ads, and then it also, like, cut out a lot of the movie to, like, save on time. It was, like, kind of weird. What? You have the DVD of this movie, Hibari? Yes, it's probably lying around somewhere. There's no real reason to hide it, but the movie was now tangled up with Nayuta in my mind. I just couldn't be honest with them for some reason. Not another word, Kasuga. I glared at Kasuga, and he smiled, like he was enjoying himself. Yes, I bought the DVD because I happened to notice it came with a special postcard as a bonus. And then you, Miss Hibari, had already bought the first run limited edition Blu-ray. Kasuga! Damn, girl, you're like some super fan, huh? You got both the DVD and the Blu-ray. I see. So Hibari likes those kinds of movies, does she? No, Eiji is gonna take notes. Then maybe we should have a movie night next weekend. I'll pop some popcorn and we'll make it like a whole home theater experience. What? That sounds like fun. I've never seen it before. You can sit next to me and explain what's happening, Hibari. Wait, I didn't say anything about watching it with you guys. If everyone watches it, that means Nayuta will too. I'm already feeling self-conscious about this whole thing. I don't need him connecting the dots too. I don't think Nayuta has the brain power to do that. I'm home! What's all this? Y'all doing something fun? Yeah, so actually, nothing's happening. Chill, babe. What are you freaking out for? We're just talking about watching a movie. Oh, a movie? Nice. I'm into action flicks. Ugh. I felt more and more deflated as I looked at each of their excited faces. This train was leaving the station no matter what. I'd actually look suspicious if I tried to stop it now. Which meant there was only one thing I could do. I have to talk to Nayuta before next week so I can put my mind at ease. The following day after school, again, Nayuta was escorting me home. Nayuta was as tense as ever in work mode. There's no way we could chat when he's like this. But the movie was next week. I didn't have much time left. I think you're overreacting, girl. Propelled by my own impatience, I spoke with determination. Nayuta, I need to stop by somewhere. You do not want to go straight home, miss? You were involved in that incident the other day. I think it's best that we don't stop anywhere. I'm feeling much better now. Besides, we can't let our fear control us, can we? But I trust you, Nayuta. Nayuta completely froze. I gave myself a high five when I saw his reaction, so I continued to press him further. I'll be fine as long as I'm with you. You can protect me, right? Oh, certainly. Got him. So, where to? What? Didn't think that far. Oh, right. Let's see, where should we go? Anywhere we can talk in private is fine. Well, how about... I was fine with any place as long as we could talk, so I chose for us to go to Renkai Park nearby. We had the driver drop us off just before getting there, and Nayuta and I walked to the park together. There's sure a lot of people here, even on a weekday, huh? Yes, which means there's a higher risk of danger. Please stay close to me. Nayuta walked us behind me so he could respond immediately if something happened. If I slowed my pace even a little, we would be so close we could touch. That alone made my heart pound. I mean, he doesn't really have to be in work mode right now. But after what happened the other day, it was understandable he'd be cautious. I smiled awkwardly and turned to look around when something caught my eye. Oh, there was some kind of promotion happening. Weird mascot with the soulless eyes. A person dressed as a mascot, some kind of dog, was handing out balloons to the children around them. When I saw the mascot, my eyes widened in surprise, as I remembered something that happened a while ago. Oh, that's... up together. Huh? I turned my head towards the other voice and saw Nayuta staring at me with a surprised expression. Do you also recognize this mascot, Miss Hibari? I mean, I've seen them handing out balloons before. Yes, I had definitely seen that dog before. I believe believe it was about 6 months ago. Not that long ago. 6 months ago. Okay, it's going out with Samugi, I guess. Shopping for her otaku merch. I finally got it. It is mine at last. It's a handmade sign that was drawn by this amazing manga artist back before he got famous. He only made like 30 of these. I never thought I'd see one for real. Oh, I see. That's good, right? I'm kind of out of my element here. It's all thanks to you, Hibari. I'm so grateful you came with me. Let's go somewhere for tea or something and keep the good times rolling. Okay, sounds good. How about... Oh. Strange dog. Doggy, give me a balloon now, please. Me too, me too. There's some kind of dog holding a bunch of balloons. But for some reason, the dog would perform cartwheels and headstands every time it handed out a balloon. What the? They must be promoting something, right? The kids sure seem to love it. Why don't you go get a balloon if you're so interested? I'm not a child. Come on, let's just go. Samugi smiled happily. I nudged her to get going and looked away from the mascot. And then... a drunken man. Was that? Some kind of weird dog dancing. A man holding a can of beer waded through the children and approached the mascot. Well, looky what we have here. You're hot stuff. These newfangled mascot suits sure are amazing. Hey, mister, it's my turn next to get a balloon. Don't be mean to the doggy. The drunken man had already started poking the dog mascot. He grimaced when the children shouted at him. Shut up, you little brats. What dog, huh? Don't you know these suits got people in them? That ain't no real dog. Oh, now I'm gonna break apart their dreams. It's like Santa isn't real. The red-faced drunk shoved the kids aside and grabbed the mascot head, all while wobbling from side to side. You there, knock it off. Hibari! What the hell? Some little high school girl, huh? The drunk looked straight at us, then staggered towards me. Despite that, I stood my ground and glared at him. You need to quit it. Stop ruining their fun. Let the kids enjoy their imaginations. She's right. You shouldn't do something so immature. Huh? Then how about you girls come and play with this old man here? Uh-oh. No, guys, you're a pervert. He suddenly came face to face with me. I winced at the smell of booze on the man's breath. What a jerk. I'm calling Kasuga. I was at my limit. I pulled out my phone and then... the drunk suddenly grabbed my arm, hard. Hey, stop! You want to exchange whiz contacts? Man, damn, these girls sure move quick. What? Just let me go. Even though he was drunk, he was still much stronger than me. The man pushed his face even closer to mine. Stop. Someone. Oh. The dog got hands. The dog mascot from earlier ran towards us at full speed. He dashed over, then bent down, gathering strength. Then the mascot jumped at us with full force. He kept his short legs together and used them to deliver a powerful kick to the drunk. Did that dog just drop kick that guy? Just imagine the dog suit. Bam. Okay. Is it Nayuta in the costume? Because, I mean, he's the martial artist here. Oh. After doing the sharp drop kick, the dog fell flat on his back. He saved me. Ugh. The drunk had been kicked out of the way. The dog lay on the ground, unable to get up because the costume kept getting in the way. Promo staff, what the hell? Oh no. Wow, the doggy's dead! The children began crying due to the surprise, and the promotional staff rushed to see. They just see the dog mascot just like drop kick a man. What's going on? I looked at Samugi, bewildered at how I could have caused such a commotion. Oh my gosh, what have you done? You can't drop kick someone in costume. You're making the character look bad. I was like, but he's trying to help violently. The staff member who berated the mascot ran off to deal with the surrounding customers. The abandoned mascot just lay there, like a toy without batteries. It was an absolutely heartbreaking sight to see. I mean, that mascot saved me. Besides, the crumpled mascot wasn't something the children should see. Excuse me. I was a little confused, but reached my hand out to help the mascot up. And then... No, mean lady! What? A child ran up to me and pushed me from behind. And the momentum from the push made me squish. Oh no, he's stepping on him. Oh no, did that like awaken something? I flat out stomped on the mascot. Oh. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Of course. After that, the staff took the dog away. I never got to properly apologize. I still feel bad for that guy in the costume when I think about it now. I looked at the dog, handing out balloons in the distance, and gave a rueful smile. What a surprise seeing that mascot now, though. I sent an apology gift at the time, but that was all. I couldn't apologize to him face to face. I really wanted to thank him for saving me. I looked at the ground in regret and stopped speaking. But Nayuta said something unexpected to me next. No, he knew. What? Your apology and thanks. He got him. Because he was the dog. Nayuta stared at me like a young boy overcome with emotion. It was me. That day when he stepped on the person in the dog costume, it was me, Hibari. What? What does he mean? My eyes widened in shock, and he excitedly began to explain. On that day, 6 months ago. Is that why you wanted to be her bodyguard? Because they haven't met before, like before this. And, like, the only connection they have would be like through Kojiro. So like either like he saw her while Kojiro was working and went to the estate, or I guess like this. I was working part-time as a mascot to pay off my debts, where I handed out balloons to the kids in the street. That day there were lots of kids and things were going great. When Hibari and her friend walked by, I noticed her right away as I looked through my costume. I thought she was stunning. But I was working at the time, so I couldn't try and interact with her. I thought she'd just pass on by. That's when she confronted the drunken man. You there, knock it off. She really surprised me. It honestly wasn't uncommon to see a lot of weird people when working a part-time job like this. I'd always dealt with them on my own. No one ever wanted to help because then they'd get involved too. And yet, you need to quit it. Stop ruining their fun. Let the kids enjoy their imaginations. Hibari helped me. She was just passing by, and yet she got mad at the drunk for both the kids' sake and mine. I instantly fell in love with her heroic sense of justice. So when the drunk went for her, I knew I had to help her somehow. Things went pretty much as expected. I kicked the drunk and fell down. As I struggled to get up, I kept thinking, I want to talk to her. I don't want this to be where we part ways. I just need a moment with her. Just some kind of interaction. Of course, since I was working as a mascot, I wasn't allowed to say a word. Okay, then that's like... Somehow you realized, like her uncle was, like, working for her family and, like, probably asked to get in the little, like, suitor gang. I had half a mind to do something about it. I wanted to take off this annoying costume and run up to her immediately. And then, the heavens gave me a gift. She stepped on me! Hibari stepped on me with her foot. Yes, she sure did. I had been wanting to interact with her, and it was actually new somehow. I guess a gift from the heavens. Why are you making that face? Gonna freaking jizz in the mascot suit. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? It was love at first foot. She sure got on the right foot, didn't she? Oh my god. So stupid. Hibari apologized to me, but I actually wanted her foot to stay right where it was. It was a definite interaction with her, even though it was through my costume. It really felt like a goddess had reached her hand. Let me drink some water. It really felt like a goddess had reached her hand out to me then. Oh right, it was her foot. What? That pain, that weight, that shock. Whatever it was, something awakened in me that moment. That was the moment he became a foot guy. Yeah, I can tell. I guess if I think about it, Nayuta had said frequently that he wanted me to step on him. I didn't know that was the reason why. I mentally took a step back from his impassioned speech and gathered my wits about me. This was so incredibly unexpected. They had to make it weird. I had no idea we had ever met before, though it was just one time. Keeps getting more and more like the movie. The heroine thought she'd never met him before, but it turned out they were bound by a fated encounter in the past. Oh my gosh. I quickly looked away from Nayuta's happy, smiling face. It's just a coincidence. That's all. There's no need to make yourself run through the whole movie and overthink things. I went to speak again, desperately trying to calm myself down. Yes, I had it. After listening to the story, I knew what I had to say. Okay, I was like, where are we again? Gosh, what are the chances? Alright. Gosh, what are the chances? This whole thing really is an incredible coincidence. I smiled softly and Nayuta responded, full of passion. It wasn't a coincidence. What? For me, at least, our encounter wasn't a coincidence. Yeah, definitely not. I think it was fate. Fate. I repeated the words in my mind and took a deep breath. I was happy. I was so happy you defended me that day, Hibari. And even more than that, you remembered what happened. Nayuta spoke with such emotion as if he had forgotten he was technically supposed to be on bodyguard duty. Yes, but it was just happenstance I defended you. Me thinking I should stop that drunk was a coincidence. No, it might have been something ordinary for you, but for me, our meeting was fate. That's how I know. I'm sure you're the one for me. The only girl in the whole world I'd risk my life to protect. His words went straight to my heart. It was like he knew what I had dreamt before. I could hear the words I dreamt overlapping with his. My heart suddenly started racing when I realized he might have seen right through me. The odds really are miraculous, huh? I mean, on top of all that, you were also chosen as a marriage candidate. I can't believe it. That wasn't a coincidence either. It was because of the thank you gift you had Kasuga deliver to me. When I found out you were part of the Tojo family, I went straight to the head of the family, Mr. Takamune. Huh? I felt like the pieces of a puzzle were falling into place one by one. He asked for it. He asked to join the suitors. When I was introduced to Nayuta and the other potential grooms, I had almost no prior knowledge of who they were. I didn't know what kind of baggage they had or even how they felt about marriage. I just assumed they wanted to marry me for my money. It would have been better if that was the reason. But to be told to my face that the reason he cares for me is because I'm me, I'm gonna die of embarrassment. Well, to put it simply, maybe you could say it was like love at first sight, you know? Love at first sight? I couldn't even pretend to keep calm anymore, as one fact after another kept coming out. Feeling woozy and a little feverish, I shook my head and staggered a bit. I dug deep and used the last bit of my level-headedness to get us to leave. Let's go home. Right now. ASAP. Get going. What? But didn't you want to see the ocean? I changed my mind. Wait, the ocean? I thought we were just like going through a stroll in the park. How could I possibly look at the ocean with Nayuta? Just the two of us, with all these emotions. I can't even imagine. I bit my lip nervously and started speed walking. What? Hey, come on, wait for me! Anyway, first things first. I had to do something about my beet red face before the car picked us up. And then right there. Okay. When he met her, I guess it happened 6 months ago. Oh god, I forgot about the foot thing. He's like he's the weirdo, the weird foot guy. Alright. I think we're gonna get through this board. There's still a lot of chapters left to go though, so there's another board after this. Yeah, we'll unlock Nayuta board 3. Oh, alright, let's take a little break, a little breather. It's kind of romantic, I guess. Meeting under circumstances. Let's save. Alrighty, I'll probably finish up this board in the next episode. Hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.